Hey there kids, welcome back to Sunday School. My name is Abigail and I'm a teacher here at Community Christian Church of Moore Park, and today we're going to be talking about the story of Joseph. So let's go ahead and watch the story for today. The story of Joseph. Jacob had 12 sons, but he loved Joseph the best. His brothers knew Joseph was their father's favorite son, and they were jealous. Jacob gave Joseph a special gift, a brightly colored coat. This made the brothers very angry. "He never gave us a coat like that," they said. Because Jacob loved Joseph so much, his brothers hated him. One night, Joseph had a dream, which he told to his brothers. All 12 of us were in the field tying up sheaves of wheat. Suddenly, my sheaf stood up straight and tall, while yours bowed down to it, he said. His brothers got angry. They said, "Do you think we are going to bow down to you? Never." Now they hated him even more. Then Joseph had another dream in which the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars all bowed down to him. He told everyone in the family about it. Even his father questioned this dream. "Do you really think that your mother, brothers, and I will bow down to you?" he said. Sometime later, his brothers had gone to Shechem, a good distance away, to pasture for their sheep. Jacob began to worry. "Joseph, your brothers have been gone so long. Please go see if they are all right." So Joseph set out. He reached Shechem safely, but there was no sign of his brothers or the animals. As Joseph stood wondering what to do, a man spoke to him. "Are you looking for someone?" "Yes," Joseph said, "my brothers. I heard them say they were going to Dothan," the man replied. By this time Joseph was very tired and hungry, but he hurried on his way. When he was still in the distance, his brothers caught sight of him coming toward them. They saw his brightly colored coat, and they said to each other, "Look, here comes the dreamer. Let's kill him while we have a chance." But Reuben, the oldest, said, "Let's not kill him. We can put him in this pit." All right, the brothers agreed. Secretly, Reuben planned to rescue Joseph later when the others had left. What a shock for Joseph when he arrived and saw his brothers' angry faces. They seized him, tore off his beautiful coat, and threw him in the deep pit. There was no way Joseph could climb out. "Please let me out," he pleaded, but the brothers only laughed and sat down to enjoy their meal. How very cruel jealousy is. While they were eating, a camel caravan of traders came riding by on their way to Egypt. "Let's sell Joseph to the traders," Judah suggested. "Then we don't feel guilty about having him to die, or about leaving him to die." Reuben was not there to hear this suggestion. The other brothers thought it was a good plan. They would be rid of Joseph, and then they would make some money as well. When a rope was dangled into the darkness of the pit, Joseph thought he was being rescued, but he was sadly mistaken. "What will you pay for this strong young man?" Joseph's brothers asked the traders. The traders looked at Joseph. He was healthy and strong. "We'll give you 20 pieces of silver," they offered. The deal was made, and Joseph was led away. Joseph could not keep from crying. "Will I ever see my father and little Benjamin again?" he wondered. But God was my father when he went off to a strange land, and I know he'll be with me as well. When Reuben came back to the well and found Joseph gone, he was horrified. "The boy isn't here," he exclaimed. "What am I going to do?" The brothers explained to Reuben what they had done. Now they must decide what to tell their father. They killed a goat and took the coat they had ripped off Joseph and dipped it into the goat's blood. When they reached home, they showed the coat to Jacob, saying, "We found this. Does it belong to Joseph?" Jacob cried out, "My son has been torn into pieces by wild animals. All my life I shall mourn for him." Jacob wept, and no one could comfort him. Even though Jacob's brothers knew he was still alive and they saw how sad their father was, they still didn't tell Jacob the terrible thing they had done. Deception is never the right choice. One lie leads to another. God can help us keep deception out of our lives if we ask him. Your guys' Bible verse for today is the Lord was with Joseph, Genesis 29:21. I want to remind you guys that even when we go through hard situations, that God is continually with us. It doesn't matter what we're going through. Even just like Joseph's story, he went through some really hard things and was sold into slavery by his brothers. His brothers betrayed him and sold him into slavery. I think it's also important to note how jealousy can really play an effect in our lives and can really lead to evil things. And so if you notice that maybe there's something that's going on in your life that you might be jealous that somebody else has something that you want, or you're jealous that maybe a parent is favoriting another child over another, whatever the case might look like, I want you to reach out to a parent or an adult and let them know, say, hey, I'm struggling with jealousy and I don't really know what to do. And you can ask for guidance from them, because I think it's really important that when we notice jealousy in our lives that we step out and say something about it. I've had experiences where jealousy really played a big part in my life when I was in 5th grade and younger than that, and it really affected me a lot. And once I reached out to somebody, I was able to actually get the help that I needed from an adult. So I really recommend that you guys go and do that. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and do some music with Cheryl. We're going to do some worship music so you guys can either dance or sing along with her as we do some worship.
Good morning, boys and girls. I am back, and I have a new song for you. This one is called Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. And this is a very, very special song for me because this is, are you ready? The first song I ever learned how to sing, the first time that I ever went to Sunday school. And so when I saw this in the book of songs that I have to choose from, I thought, oh, man, I've got to do this one because this is the first one that I ever learned how to sing. It holds a special place in my heart. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Every time that we sing the verse about Jesus loving me, we're going to put our hand near our heart. When we talk about the Bible, we're going to put our hands out like the Bible. And the rest you're just going to follow me, okay? Now what we have here, we have some words that are in black, and those are the verse, the blue verse, and the green verse. And then the words over here in red are the chorus. And after every verse, we're going to come back and sing this chorus part. Okay, so here we go. Put your hand over your heart, and you're going to sing, Jesus loves me, this I know. Put your hand out for the Bible. For the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Show me your muscles on strong. Let's do that again. Hand over your heart. Jesus loves me, this I know. Hand out for the Bible. For the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Now, every time we sing, yes, Jesus loves me, over your heart, and then again, give yourself a great big hug, or better yet, think of Jesus giving you a great big hug. Yes, Jesus loves me. One more time. Yes, Jesus loves me. And hands out like the Bible. The Bible tells me so. Back to Jesus loves me. We're on the blue verse now. Jesus loves me, he who died. Now you're going to open your arms up like you're opening a gate. Heaven's gate to open wide. Now you're going to wash your hands. He will wash away my sin. Point to yourself. Let his little child come in. Let's do that blue verse one more time. Hand over your heart. Jesus loves me, he who died. Heaven's gate. Heaven's gate to open wide. Wash. He will wash away my sin. Point to yourself. Let his little child come in. You know what is so cool about this song? When I first learned this song, I was a child of God. I really was a little girl. I was a child. But guess what? I'm still a child of God today. We are all children of God. And that is such a cool thing. Okay, now, after the blue verse, we go back to the red chorus. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Okay, and here's the green verse. Jesus loves me, he will stay close beside me all the way. Now I want you to point up because we're going to talk about Jesus preparing a home for me, which is in heaven. He prepared a home for me, and someday his face I'll see. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. And that's it for the words, boys and girls. I'll see you in the next video where I'll play piano and sing it with you. All right, see you soon. Hi, boys and girls. I am back, and I am ready to sing this song with you. Let's sing it together, okay? Jesus loves me, and you know what? He doesn't only love me, he loves you too. So that's a very, very good thing. Here we go. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me. He who died, heaven gate to open wide. He will wash away my sin. Let his little child come in. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me. He will stay close beside me all the way. He prepared a home for me, and someday his face I'll see. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. And that is a wonderful, beautiful thing to think of. Jesus loves me, yes, but more importantly, he loves you too. Have a wonderful day, boys and girls, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Alrighty, now we are going to move on to our craft for today. So let's go ahead and pull out your paper bags and all of your supplies, and we're going to go ahead and do the crafts. Alrighty, kids, so I just first wanted to let you guys know that I had some problems with filming the video of me actually doing the craft, so I will not be doing the craft with you guys today, but I did want to kind of explain it. So this is what your puppet will end up looking like. So you guys can go ahead and pull out, there should be a paper bag, which this is the paper bag without the stuff on it. You should pull out your paper bag and then pull out another sheet of paper that has the arms, feet, and the head. So the first thing that you guys are going to first do is you guys can go ahead and color the paper that has the head, the arms, and the feet, and then cut them out going along the lines. Once you have finished coloring the head, feet, legs, and cutting them out, you guys can also go ahead and color your guys' paper bag. Now here's the thing that we want to make sure when it comes to paper bag. If you look at the paper bag, there's one side, it looks like this. There is no flap right here. If you look at one side, there will be a side that has a flap. See how the head moves like this? See that? So you want to make sure that you're coloring on the side that has the flap, because where the flap is at that's on your bag, that's where your head will be glued down. So you guys can go ahead and color it. I did the coat of many colors, which is basically the story for today. So you guys can go ahead and color the coat. And then what you guys are going to do, I found this to be a lot easier if you use tape, but you guys can also use glue if you guys would like to. So the first thing is that you guys can go ahead and glue on your head onto that little flappy piece that's on your paper bag. And then for me personally, I feel like it was a lot easier to tape. If you look at the paper bag, you will see that there's a little flap. If you look on the back, there's little flaps right here. And so what I did was I taped down the arm in those little flaps areas. So there's the tape right there. And then for the feet, I taped it inside the bag like this. So there you go. There's your little puppet of Joseph. All right, kids, that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys all have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, kids.